Disagreements are tricky in social situations because we don't really want to offend the other person, but we also want to be respected. When we handle them in a more mature way, people also tend to respect us more, which helps us in our careers, relationships, and life. So I want to go over principles on how to disagree, then examples of what to do in different situations. If you're new here, my name is Augustus, and I help people elevate their social maturity so they can make the friendships and have the social life that they want. And if that's you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell. In general, we have to remember that it is not bad to disagree. Disagreements simply means that we are real people with real opinions. And disagreement happens when we want to be on good terms with other people, but not at the cost of sacrificing ourselves, because we are people too. So the more mature way to handle disagreements is to diffuse it and not escalate it even more. And here are 3 things to remember. 1 is don't fire back. 2, don't take it personally. And 3, make them feel heard. If the other side still doesn't respond well, it's not really our fault because we can't control how other people feel. First type of difference is a difference in opinion, and this happens all the time. Some people like Japanese food, some people like Mexican food. Some people are vegan, some people love steak. In this kind of disagreement, you can say things like, I can see your point, but I still prefer my idea. Of course, replace the point and idea with whatever is in context. In this statement, you're showing the other person that you have heard their perspective, but at the same time, you're standing firm on your own, which shows mutual respect. And here's also a very important tip. Say all your responses in a very slow and controlled pace. If I responded in a quicker pace, like, I can see your point, but I still prefer my idea, can you feel that I'm coming off as more defensive and irritated? This simple changing pace will save you from a lot of problems. Another type of disagreement comes from pressure, and this happens when someone straight up disregards your opinion or preferences. An example can be, your shirt's ugly. Here you can say, thanks, but I like my shirt. You're not firing back at his insult, but you're also not accepting his insult. And if you're feeling pretty confident and you want to add a little humor, you can say, thanks, I picked it myself. Here, instead of feeling defensive, you reframed it and you're showing the other person that you're actually proud of your shirt. The last type of disagreement is the hardest to work around, and that is a command. When someone gives you a command, it's so forceful that sometimes it's hard to deflect it without causing a problem. An example might be cover my shift for me. This can be really disrespectful if you guys don't know each other very well, because there is no courtesy in this statement. And even though they were disrespectful, we want to avoid firing back. Something that you can say is, I know you want me to do blank, but I have some plans of my own. And if this person still keeps on pushing you, stand your ground and say, sorry, I can't. This is very similar to drawing boundaries, especially in workplaces and coworkers, which I have talked about in a different video. So you can check that out if you want to. And of course, if the person giving you that command is your boss or your parent, then you probably have to adjust. If you feel like I didn't cover or miss something, you can let me know in the comment section. And if you felt like you have gotten something out of this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time.